Hello, today I have with me Stacey Cranston, who is a farmer and works with forestry.
Where did you first start farming and forestry?
So I was born and raised on a farm in Otago and got into forestry when I was about 15 years old, something like that. So born from a farming background and got into forestry and kept farming as well. So.
What do you do on a day of work?
Well, that's a good question, Bella. On a normal day of work, we do stock work on the farm, and we also buy and sell forests and manage them for our clients as well. So always a busy day.
What would your advice be to young people who would like to be a farmer one day?
Oh, farming's great work. You're outside all the time. Sometimes it's good weather, sometimes it's bad. Working with animals, it's just a really cool job. So yeah, if I was young, I'd encourage as many people as I can to be farmers.
Why did you start farming and forestry?
Because I love the outdoors, love animals, things like that, and kind of a natural fit really. I'm an outdoors guy, so it works well.
What do you do in your spare time when you're not working on the farm or doing forestry?
Well, when you're farming and forestry, you don't have a lot of spare time, but I enjoy skiing, hunting, motorbikes, things like that. We spend a lot of time at the lake, water skiing and boats and skis, so yeah, bits and pieces.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
No.
Hello and welcome back to the Headmaster's weekly interview. Do you have an idea on what the next leaders might be?
Well, I'm just about to start working with the Year 7s, and I know Mrs. Symes, Mrs. Middleton, when she was here, and Mr. Smith have all been working with our Year 7s on service leadership for 2022. And we are really excited about the candidates. So we're starting to look at head boy, head girl, because that gets announced this year. But no other service role is decided until early next year. So we take a very considered look as a staff, and we also get the student voice as well. Looking forward to it.
What are your Christmas plans?
Oh, I just love Christmas. Can't wait for the 1st of December. Decorations, Christmas carols. Looking forward to the carol service and our special times here as a family at St George's. And then for Christmas, for me, it's all about family and our really good friends getting together. So my 2 kids and various family members are getting together. And we're going to have a local Christmas this year, all going well with travel plans and with COVID. So very excited about Christmas.
Have you seen Miss Middleton's baby?
Not in person, but lots of photos, and we're just so thrilled for Alana and Fraser and the new wee baby. Very exciting times.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
Thank you.
Today I have with me head boy and head girl, and I'll be asking them some questions. Did you want to be head boy?
Yes.
Did you want to be head girl?
Yes.
What are some of the main things you do in your role?
Do a flag and lead assemblies.
Lead leaders' meetings and sometimes write speeches. What do you think a good head boy or girl looks like?
I think a good leader, very responsible.
A good role model and always positive. What is the best thing about your role and why?
I like setting a good example for other students.
I agree with Liam, just being a good role model. How do you feel about leaving St George's and passing your role down?
Oh, I'm very sad to leave St George's, and I hope that the next head boy and girl do really well.
I am also sad to leave St George's. It's the end of a long era, and I hope whoever's head boy and head girl for 2022 has a great time just like me and Liam. Thank you for letting me interview you.
Hello and welcome back to Royal Blues News. Today we're here with Mr. Small. We've got some questions for you, Mr. Small. How and when did you get into cricket?
I got into it in Auckland when I was 12 after going to an Ashes series in Australia, watching England lose, which made me very sad.
Right, nice. Yeah.
What made you enter the cricket pitch?
As I say, I went to the Ashes in Australia, watched Shane Warne's last sort of hurrah, and then decided to go and play for a Parnell Cricket Club. Just playing with friends out there and enjoying that and enjoying watching people play really well while I was sort of learning and not playing too well, but it was still fun being out there, to be fair.
How was your first experience on the cricket field?
Yeah, as I say, generally bowling up the order and batting down the order. I remember my first four, to be fair, sort of a big edge down to third man, 4 runs, classical.
What can we expect from our young cricket players?
I guess the younger you get into cricket, the better. It's sort of all about playing, seeing the ball over and over and learning the techniques. So, as I say, if someone's played for 4 or 5 years and gets through to the end of their schooling at St George's and they've played the whole way through, they'll probably find themselves in a good spot to score lots of runs and hopefully go and take out the quads and stuff like that, to be fair.
What advice would you give to young cricket players looking to play cricket next year?
As I say, just give it a go. The more you play, the better you get. So taking all the opportunities that you can have, probably the best thing you can do. So taking the reps chances, taking the holiday programs, taking all the Kiwi cricket chances, taking all the hardball and the Saturdays and the Thursdays when you get the opportunity, probably lead you to being a better player, to be fair.
Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone. Today Annabelle and I will be interviewing Corey and Ajax about what they do. What is your occupation and how did you get into it?
Okay. My job is with Doc, or was with Doc, not so much anymore, but I got into it. I was always interested in animals, so I always paid attention in class when we were talking about science and biology, and ended up going to university and studying zoology. And after that I did a lot of volunteering based around working with animals, so in New Zealand and all around the world. And then I got a job researching kea in the South Island. So kea only live in the South Island, and they nest in the mountains and they nest on the ground. And so my job was to find kea nests, and I thought it would be easier if I trained a dog to help me. So I got myself a dog and went about training him. So that's pretty much how I got into it. And I did that for about 10 years full time. And I've had Ajax for 10 years now. So I got Ajax after I'd been doing it for about 2 years and started training him. So yeah.
How many keas do you approximately used to find a week?
Searching for kea in the mountains is actually really hard because they are actually quite endangered. You do see a lot of them when you go to ski fields and to places like Arthur's Pass, but don't let that fool you because there's not many of them around. So finding them in their natural habitat is actually quite hard. So you'd be pretty lucky to find one a week, and usually that's just in the breeding season. So when they're sort of nesting in their burrows. So not heaps.
What does Ajax do and how long did it take to train him?
So I've trained Ajax to indicate when there's a kea around. So sometimes I'll go to old kea nests and we'll check out a kea nest, and it's a way to find if kea are actually in there and if they are using it. So he's able to sniff the entrance and tell me if something's been there. So sometimes something might not be inside, but he'll let me know if something's been there recently, so that's worth coming back to, or he'll let me know if there's nothing there at all and nothing's been there for a long time, so we won't focus on that area. But if there's a kea inside, he'll sort of stand there and he'll point a little bit into the hole and let me know that something's there, and he'll show a bit of excitement, and then that way I know someone's home.
How old is Ajax and what breed of dog is he?
So Ajax, it was his 10th birthday in September, and and I've had him for 10 years pretty much now. So I got him when he was 2 months old, so I've had him with me for 10 years, and he's a cross between a border collie and a Catahoula. So a Catahoula is a breed. It comes from the United States, and it's about the same size as Ajax, and they use that dog for bird hunting pretty much in America. So it's like how people use Labradors here for retrieving birds. So over in America they use Catahoulas for that sort of same stuff.
Thank you so much, Corey and Ajax, for letting us interview you.
Hello, today we will be interviewing some of the finalists from the Otago Maths competition. What paper have you found the hardest and why?
Number 5, but it had really hard questions.
I probably think number 5 was the most challenging, had the hardest questions.
Number 5, because I didn't really understand the questions, because I'm not good at those type of questions.
How do you feel about the upcoming paper for nationals?
Personally, I'm really nervous, but it will be good fun and challenging.
I'm nervous as well, but it'll just be nice practice for the future.
Not very good.
Do you think that you did well and why?
Yes, because I'm here.
I think we all did well to get here. It was quite hard, but it was good fun doing all the questions.
I think I improved from last year, so I'm happy.
What score did you get?
I got 22 out of 25.
I got 18 out of 25.
Nice. 16 out of 25.
What tip would you give for the students doing it next year?
Just give every question a try.
I mean, just try your hardest. It's really fun and everyone can do it.
Try your hardest.
Thank you for letting us interview, and good luck.